Welcome to the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the Guaranteed Sold program, or we'll buy it. If you have any questions, you can reach us at 799-9596 or check us out online at teamlally.com.
Hey, everybody, this is Attilio, and we're going to talk about the 10 biggest wastes of money. You guys ready?
Ready?
Okay, number one is, well, actually, we're going to start with number 10. What's number 10?
Oh, coffee.
Coffee is a big waste because a lot of times people go to Starbucks. How much does a cup of coffee cost over there?
Well, I think it depends if it's at the airport coffee, the airport Starbucks.
How much does a Starbucks?
I don't know.
Is it more than 50 cents?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
And it
so it's
keeps
a couple
rising.
dollars.
Every time I go back, it's more money.
Yeah, never mind splitting hairs. It's a waste of time because does it cost more than the coffee you make at home?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So get yourself a cup. I don't know. That'd probably be better. Pop the little pods in, make yourself a cup of coffee, make yourself a big old thermos if you got to have more than them. Um, the United States, we are the worst at budgets and saving money. We're the worst savers.
Mm-hmm.
And so these are the top 10 list of the things that are a complete waste of money. I don't know where this came from. We'll just say it came from the Nerd Wallet. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. I saw it on LinkedIn. All right, number 9. What is it?
Going with the name brand.
Going with name brands.
Instead of the generic brands.
Get the Chinese knockoff. No, don't get the Chinese knockoff.
Get the Kirkland brand.
Go get Kirkland.
It's the same.
You know, I looked at, I
Different
bought
label.
some nice golf shirts over there. I don't golf. They're just, I guess you call them golf shirts. Nice, lightweight material. There's only like $15. I got some pants for like $20.
Are they all Kirkland brand?
All Kirkland brand. I'm a Kirkland apparel model.
Mm-hmm.
Number 8 is dining out. How many times we eat out now I get it. It's like a reward or you don't have time, but I think what you got to do is just make sure that you go shopping, have food at home. Most likely, so for sure, you're going to be wasting money or a big waste of money when you're eating out, especially if you're eating out a lot. How often do you think someone should eat out a week?
Oh, maybe like once a week.
Once a week? I'm going to say like twice a month.
Yeah.
Every other week.
I think it really depends I think it depends on their budget and it depends on their financial goals.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be like once a year, depending on what they're saving for.
All right. Number 7 is kind of in the same category, but it would be stuff that you get at 7-Eleven. Convenience food. So like you go get the spam musubi for $3, deluxe spam musubi. And we know that when we stop in those places, why?
Because we didn't plan.
We didn't plan. And then it's the 9 times out of 10, you're eating garbage. So number 6.
Bank fees.
Bank fees. Watch those bank fees. There's so many banks out there, especially the online banks. The ATM fees, the late fees, the NSF fees. You should not have a bank right now that's charging you a monthly fee. There's so many of them out there that'll do it for free. And this is a big one that Adrienne and I follow a lot of because we're top 1% agents. So you think we'd be driving some baller, what kind of car? Like a Porsche, Mercedes, all of those kind of things. We do drive Lexuses.
But they're 2000. Well, I've got
2018.
I have 2 of them. One is a 2005 that I got on the Hickam resale lot.
Yeah.
And I love that car.
Well,
and then I've got my 2018 one that's a little newer, nicer.
So I have the 2018 Lexus. I've got 13 Corolla. And then I don't know what the year is, but I got an electric car, one of those 3 eyes.
That one, we also got that one at the resale lot.
Of all of those cars, what is the one thing that is in common?
They're all paid for.
They're all paid for. So you people like going to the car lots, being convinced to buy the newest and latest model. I like watching the School of Hard Knocks on LinkedIn. I know it's on Facebook and Instagram. School of Hard Knocks. The guy's interviewed over 40 billionaires, multimillionaires. And the one thing that they always say is that, they buy assets, not liabilities. What does that mean?
So an asset is something like a home that would appreciate.
Not the home you live in, though. That's a liability, not an asset, because you're not generating income.
Yep. And then, what did you say? The assets instead of liabilities. And then a liability would be like a car that just only depreciates. I mean, I guess unless you're like buying some kind of classic car and you're
people aren't doing that.
Yeah. No.
You're going down spending $80,000 on some dumb car that's got all the latest and greatest and blah, 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 and can self-park and self-drive and it thinks for you, does your homework. all of that good stuff. And then it's a never ending cycle of loan payments. And these are freaking crazy. I see these things affecting people's ability to buy a home because their debt to income ratios is all out of whack.
Yes.
And of all those millionaires and billionaires, they always say the same thing. Wealth is invisible. It's not in the cars you drive. People with the big houses and the big cars, you know what I see when I see that? Debt. I see them they're allowing other people to work their money. They're not allowing their money to work because it's all tied up in car payments and house payments and all that other stuff. Number 4 biggest waste of money.
The lottery.
The lottery. Thank goodness we live in Hawaii.
Yes.
Don't have that one. Hey, legislators, don't ever bring that here. It is known statistically to be a tax on the poor. What does that mean?
That the people that buy the lottery tickets are
Most
the
likely are poor.
ones, yeah, they're the ones that are poor or
And it's
like below the median
anyway,
income limit.
It's a big scam. I mean, I get it. It raises money for those states. It's a way to just
But it's
tax
taking it
people.
from the people that really should not be spending money
And
on the
it's not,
lottery.
and let's not get in the victim mode. It's
Mm.
not taking it from them because they're voluntarily walking into 7-Eleven and buying those things. But statistically, it's them. So it's more of like a tax on the poor. It does help governments and this and that. But at the end of the day, it's gambling. And thank you, Hawaii. Don't ever bring the lottery here. I don't think it's going to be a good thing for us with that kind of mindset. Just make us still get on the airplane and go to the ninth island in Las Vegas. If it was here, it wouldn't be so fun to go to Vegas. Number 3,
Subscriptions.
So go into your iPhone and click that button that has all the
Yeah, those
subscriptions.
auto renews will get you.
Yeah. And take a look at those and see what one's like, oh, wow, I got this subscription that I'm not even using, and cancel them. Number 2, biggest waste of money. Warranties. Number 2, biggest waste of money.
And then at the car too. They always want to get you with the warranty on the cars.
Yep.
When you buy a new car or a used car, they want to get you with that warranty.
That is the profit center. Those dealerships really don't make money until, they get spiffs or money back on units if they do like 50 units or something. But if they sell 49, they don't make money because they need that spiffs. And then the biggest profit center is going to be on warranties. So the most highly skilled salesperson at the car lot is the one selling the warranties. Every time I've come across those guys, been there 10, 15, 20 years. And they have they got some circuit board they put in a freaking microwave that's all melted and said, this is your circuit board. You know what this is? It's going to cost $5,000 if this thing gets burned out. I'm like, so they're like the people that are talking to you about how crappy your car is that you just bought and that you should get a warranty. And
Or
I'm
like
like,
every
what?
time that you're checking out on Amazon, if it's
Yeah.
like some kind of a, techie kind of thing,
Yeah,
they always
Walmart.
want you to do a warranty. The answer should always be no.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I worked at Sears Pro Ridge, and we
The
never were.
appliances.
We always had plenty of inventory warranties. Get the 5-year one, and covers everything soup to nuts. But most of the time, if it's a good product, it's going to last during that warranty period, and you never exercise it. So stop getting those warranties.
Wait, though, before we move on to the first one.
Yeah.
There is one warranty that I feel like I've gotten some good value out of. The home warranty.
Home warranty.
Yeah, especially if your home is like a little older and things tend to break, like your appliances, your AC, garage doors. So I've used all of them on my home warranty, and I've gotten my money's worth.
That one we recommend because when you're selling a home, I will tell you, the home is listening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you selling? You leaving me now? Okay, refrigerator gonna break.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, it just happens. There's no science behind it, but every time you're getting ready to sell a house, something breaks, or while you're in escrow, or afterwards, and the buyers get all pissed off with you. So, we highly recommend as part of our certified pre-owned program. There's about 10 different things we recommend you do. If you want to know what the other 9 are, give us a call at 799-9596, 799-9596. You too scared to talk to us? Just send us an email at info@teamlally.com. Well, one of them is get the home warranty, so you don't have to worry about that stuff, and it doesn't trip you up when you're trying to close.
Yeah, and then even like if the buyer comes back and is like, all this stuff is wrong, the home warranty will cover all those things instead of having to like write a check out of, or negotiate or have it fixed. You just get the warranty.
Okay. Number 1, drum roll. Number 1, waste of money, credit cards. If you are a person that has a credit card balance that carries over to the next month, the credit card companies have a picture of you up in their office, and they're like, number 1 sucker of the month. because
the interest rate is like 20 something percent.
No, I seen the average interest rate. Some they were these credit card companies were in front of Congress or something, getting hammered and saying the average consumer's credit card rate is like 30%.
Wow.
I'm telling you, back in the days of the Godfather and the Mafia, back in New York City, back in the 40s and 50s, you were probably better off working with a loan shark. You know, like Joey Bag of Donuts come to bust your knees. It was probably a lower interest rate than Visa, MasterCard, and American Express. So those are your top 10 biggest waste of money. Hans, that would be a great nugget to chop up and put on social media.
Speaking of other things that we want to share,
yeah,
we're bringing back the deal of the week.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this week's deal of the week, and if you are joining us on any one of our platforms like Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, we'll be screen sharing the deal of the week and what it looks like.
Yeah, so check us out online if you want to see this deal of the week that we'll be talking about right now.
So this one is in Waianae.
Waianae 96792.
Yes. So, yes, it's 86144 Pujano Street.
Yeah.
3-bedroom.
Oh, got to get my
one
glasses.
bath.
I can't see that.
It has 1,264 square feet of living space.
What
generous lot.
Never mind the 1,264. That's confusing. It's 1,264 square feet of living.
Yes. And it's conveniently located on the same road as Tomorrow's.
What do you mean generous lot? If you go over there like, hey, I like borrow $5. Okay, here's
it's a large level lot. It's like probably over 6,000 square feet.
Endless potential.
Nice, yes.
Endless potential. I'm just making sure we, like those realtors, we were like, oh yeah, this house is vintage. Translation, all bust up. No, this house.
It needs work.
Is it? I just gonna call it like it is. It's all bust up, but it's cleaned out.
Mm-hmm.
It's cleared, and it's like a blank canvas ready for you to come in and make it the way you like it.
Oh, and the price.
Oh, check out the price.
$449,000.
No way. Did you say $449,000?
Yes, and no maintenance fees, no association fees. I mean, this is a great starter home.
2 doors down, the neighbor get a nice pool. Make friends with them. You can go walk to Tomorrow's. The bus is over there. The whole family can live. Get plenty parking on the lot itself. And I would pave the front, make them plenty parking for baby's first birthday. But a lot of potential. Part of the home is post and pier, which means it's not on grade, on slab. The back addition is on slab. What's cool about that is you get access to the plumbing. And I would just gut this thing out and bring in all my friends and relatives in the trade. How much is this thing?
$449,000.
By the way, this big again went big. Actually, wait, how many? I think I see like 2 mango trees in the back.
Lots of shade
and stuff like that. And
great location.
Pretty nice neighborhood. Right behind Tomorrow's in Waianae. And great location.
And it's vacant, easy to see. Yeah. So give us a call. We're happy to get you in there.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to share some Google reviews.
Okay.
All right. This one is from Christopher Kelly.
Thank you, Christopher Kelly.
He says, Hunter did an outstanding job helping us sell our home in Kapolei and securing our new home in Ocean Points. His market knowledge and strategy were a huge advantage for us on both sides of the transaction. He positioned our home well, handled negotiations effectively, and then helped us lock in on the right deal on our new place in a competitive market. What I appreciated most was the communication, professionalism. Everything was clear, timely, and well managed from beginning to end. We're extremely happy with the outcome and the home we're now in. I'd absolutely recommend Hunter to anyone buying or selling in Hawaii.
Awesome job, Hunter. Hunter is, if you're thinking about making a change in a career, let me tell you about Hunter. Hunter's been on the team for about,
6 months, a little under 6 months,
and he's got maybe 4 escrows right now. I know agents who've been in this business for 9 years, year after year after year after year, maybe closing one deal in how much time? 6 months?
Yeah, and he's involved in a bunch of other listings too. So you're not even counting that.
So he's probably going to have about 10 closed transactions here real quick with all the ones he's co-piloting on. But if you're thinking about making a career change, go to HawaiiCareerNight.com. That's HawaiiCareerNight.com. When is our next career night?
It's July 6th.
July 6th.
From 6 until 7 at our office. I think we've got a whole thing right there that you can talk about it.
All right.
Doors open at 5:30. But yep, go to HawaiiCareerNight.com. You can RSVP.
I'm going to talk about it right now because we got the talking points right here.
Yes.
Thinking about a career in real estate? Join Team Lally of Hawaii Real Estate Career Night Monday, July 6, 2026 from 6 to 7 p.m. in Kapolei. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. This is in our office. In the location you're going to have it is actually where we meet for our team meetings, where we come together and brainstorm and do coaching and training, discover what it really takes to build a successful real estate career, learn from top producers, and explore the systems and support that help agents grow long-term. Team Lally office, the address. Give me the address, Adrienne.
It is 2116 La Willie Street, suite number 106F, but there'll be signs. So there's directional
Look for the signs.
Yep, it's in Kapolei.
Put the thing in there, but it's just know that if you put in the GPS, it might take you to the bike factory.
Just follow the signs.
Keep going. Follow the signs to the back of the building. Reserve your seat today, HawaiiCareerNight.com. Again, that's HawaiiCareerNight.com.
And I'm going to share one more review.
Oh, okay.
And then we're going to move on to open houses after this review.
Nice.
All right. So this is from Azura. So what Azura had to say was, I recently went to an open house.
I think that's Azarea. Go ahead.
I recently went to an open house, and I want to say 4/12 of this year for a school project in my financial literacy class. Anthony was super helpful, as this was my first time. Not only did he create a super welcoming environment, he made it super comfortable, as this was pretty much like a real world skill thrown at my face. He also informed me about a lot of new stuff that I find helpful when I plan to buy my first home. I couldn't ask for the experience to go better, and I definitely wouldn't ask for another realtor. This is the guy for all your real estate needs. The best service ever. Seriously.
Call in if you heard that review. Say, I want to talk to Anthony. Anthony, local boy, lives out in Waianae. He's got kids, wife that works full time. And he was a corporate trainer at one time, speaks Korean.
In Korea. He was a corporate trainer in Korea.
And but he's just tearing it up. We just wrote an offer on some beachfront property for a client of his, and I think we're going to get it.
That's right.
And he's been on the team less than 90 days.
I know.
So again, if you're thinking about maybe you're doing real estate and you're not like, even if you did 1 or 3, 4 transactions, you can get some out of the gate. But if you want long-term stability, go to jointeamlally.com.
All right. We're going to take a break, but stay with us. When we come back, we'll be talking with Colette Ching of Keller Williams. We're going to talk about leadership, growth, and the real-life experiences that shaped her journey from agent to divisional leader West 1. So stay with us.
Stay with us.
Hey, you know someone that moved to the mainland but left the rental property behind? So Amber wanted to create a new investment opportunities on the mainland, but she had to sell her island rental first. So she reached out to our good friends Adrienne Lally and Attilio Leonardi of Team Lally Real Estate Group of Keller Williams Honolulu. Handling the business virtually with Amber, Adrienne and Attilio came prepared with multiple 5-star selling strategies, including adjusting Amber's selling price expectations, and the home sold in days. If you're in the market to sell your home and you want a team that will make you the most money with the least amount of drama, you can trust our good friends Adrienne and Attilio of Team Lally. Give them a call today, 808-799-9596. That's 808-799-9596. They're trusted. You see their signs all over in my community. Visit teamlally.com today. That's teamlally.com today.
The only real estate team I trust right here in Honolulu is Adrienne Lally and Attilio Leonardi of Team Lally Real Estate Group. Now, thanks for joining me today. What's the number one reason homes don't sell on time?
Sean, sellers are in denial. They are stuck in the previous market and not pricing their homes properly.
How do you solve that problem?
We have a 12-step program. The first step is to have a smart pricing strategy. We follow the 10-10-0 rule. 10 showings, no offers, we have to adjust. 10 days on the market, no showings, another adjustment. For the other 11 steps, give us a call.
Great update. Thank you for keeping us informed. Put the most experience and the best marketing to work for you. Call Team Lally now at 799-9596 or online at teamlally.com. That's teamlally.com. And you can start packing.
In today's fast-changing real estate market, you need access to the right information to make smart choices. I invest in real estate all over the country, and I rely on smart agents who know their local market inside and out. In Honolulu, I work with Adrienne, Lally, and Attilio Leonardi. Adrienne, Attilio, and their team sell a home every 72 hours and have over 750 five-star reviews. Go to teamlally.com and find out in just seconds what your home is really worth.
Welcome back, and thanks for listening to the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the Guaranteed Sold program, or we'll buy it. I'm Adrienne.
And I'm still Attilio.
And if you have any questions, you can give us a call at 799-9596 or check us out online at teamlally.com.
Our guest today is Colette Ching of KWHO-KWRI. Sounds like a radio station, but no, we know that's a brokerage. Hi, Colette. So I'm reading your introduction. Colette Ching's leadership journey is built on decades of real-world experience, growth, and service in the real estate industry. She began her career in sales, building a successful real estate business in both Los Angeles and Hawaii before shipping to the brokerage leaders.
Stepping.
That's why you got to put the glasses on, Attilio. Okay, keep going.
Over the years, she has served as a team leader, earning recognition in Keller Williams Team Leader Hall of Fame before becoming an operating principal from multiple market centers across Hawaii. Her leadership later expanded into regional director, regional consultant throughout Southern California, where she guided leaders through growth, mergers, retention strategies, and succession planning. So today, she's Divisional Leader West 1, and Colette is known for leading with both authority and empathy, bringing a strategic mindset, servant heart, and deep understanding of what it takes to grow at every level of the business. Beyond leadership, she's also passionate about authentic connection and personal growth through her Inner Circle newsletter platform.
Inner Circle. We're with our dear friend Colette Ching. Adrienne, you got tell us about you, Colette. I know that was a big introduction, but what were some high points for you in the beginning of your career? Fast forward to today, what's some high points for you?
You know what? I've always liked sales, and I was in real estate as a salesperson in Hawaii, and then I moved to the mainland, and then I was like, what can you do with very little education, because I didn't graduate from college, and still earn and make a really good living? And real estate was the way to go. And so I did that for about 20 years until I got recruited to really be in leadership, and that changed my world and changed my life.
Yeah.
What is your favorite thing about being in leadership and helping to grow others?
It's really about succeeding through others and seeing how people and what they can accomplish. I mean, I look at people and I always look at their highest and best potential. And when they actually get there, it blows my mind, because they probably had a ceiling when we started or a limiting belief. So I just find a lot of gratitude and blessings in that opportunity.
I like the fact that you described, and you weren't expecting it in your new position, because you're a very humble person, is that, you went to an event and they sent a car for you. Adrienne and I, that happens to us too, but it's Bobo from Waianae, and he's coming with Lyft. They send cars. Oh wait, no, it was the app that sent the car. But no, seriously, Colette is a very powerful business person. If you have a chance to be in the inner circle, we highly recommend that you sign up for that if you can. I don't know. How do you determine who gets in there?
The newsletter.
I started the Inner Circle, and that's how you all reached out to me. We've been in business for a long time. We've done things professionally and personally. I'm very passionate about the Inner Circle, and how you get on there is I gave your team a link, so you can subscribe at any time, and you can unsubscribe. It was more of a personal journal for me. Yeah. And I'm going through one of your questions you had asked me previously was, about what my belief is about health, longevity, and success. And all those accolades and titles are fantastic. And yet the person I am today is forever evolving. And I wanted to create sort of a platform where I wrote literally about my own experience and what I was going through, and being really authentic about it. I probably failed forward more than I've actually succeeded.
Yeah.
And so I just, I was talking to my team and I was like, you know what? I'm all over the place. I'm traveling and yet I have a message. So if once a month I can deliver a message to all my agents, all my friends, all my people, and they want to subscribe and listen, great. And so that's how you be a part of it. And it's not just in real estate. The
It's in
last
everything.
edition was the CEO, the mom, who's the CEO.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of comments on that and compliments because it's true. So that's how I started the Inner Circle, was more of a personal creative outlet.
I think what's cool about it is that it's not like a TikTok or an Instagram or a Facebook thing where you just take like 2 minutes to make it.
It's like a peek behind the curtain.
Yeah.
What's Colette thinking about? What is she doing? What's her growth?
Yeah, I mean, I love social
plan?
media and everything. And there's a time for that. But this is more like if you're going to read, and I read a lot, or I love things I can read in 5 minutes. I actually copied it after something else where I'm like, if somebody can read this in less than 10 minutes and get something out of it that isn't just professional, but it could be personal, I'm like, then they took the time to read it. I want to give them value. I'm not going to sit there on Instagram or TikTok. I don't even do any of that.
Yes. That's not a way you're going to interact with Colette. And then Hans, leave that up on the screen the whole time we're with Colette, because people are going to be watching this and like, give it to me again. Give it to me again. Let's just leave it up there the whole time. They can cut and paste it.
And if you are tuning in through our radio show, just email us at info@teamlally.com. We'll send you the link where you can subscribe just right there from there.
Yeah. And so we're happy to be on your Inner Circle, get those emails, because here's what I do know of anything. I think Gary Keller said it, and most successful people say, is that success leaves clues. And you don't have to be Inspector Clouseau or some detective to figure it out. Just subscribe to the Inner Circle and get that email.
That monthly.
From Colette.
Yes.
That's all you got to do. So
it's about life and business. So.
Yeah. And success is like an orange. So, Adrienne, when you squeeze an orange at home, what comes out?
Orange juice.
When you squeeze an orange at work, what comes out?
Orange juice.
Yeah, basically the principles we use at home or work, they're all interchangeable in your relationships, in your business. It's all the same thing, all good things. We're not like completely awesome at work and a total knucklehead at home. No, you're both in both places. Let's hit you with the questions. What belief about, Adrienne, you go read the first question.
What belief about health, longevity, or success have you changed your mind about in the last 5 years? And what caused that shift?
It's interesting you say in the last 5 years, because what happened to us in the last 5 years was 2020, right? And the pandemic. Someone said this to me the other day and it actually blew my mind. Think of the year it was in, 2020, as in 2020 vision. Ooh. When I got that, I was like, there were a lot of changes. So for me, my badge of honor was hustling and chasing and sacrificing and do whatever I needed to do. No sleep, relationships, to be really serious and in on success. And then the shift came when we were on lockdown and we had to do things differently and pivot. And what I realized was that health isn't something you should think about after you're succeeding. It should be something you're thinking about all the time, because to me, health is wealth. Without health, it doesn't matter how much millions you have in the bank, how thriving your businesses are, you're not able to participate. So now I define success very differently. It's really not about what I achieve. It's about how I maintain my body, my longevity, my vitality, inner peace, and just applying that to when I'm working, when I'm traveling, or, when I'm at home.
I would say it can be done in parallel.
Yeah.
Right. It's just, you have to be like intentional about it.
I think it's interweaved because when you're healthy and you have a better cognitive ability to be a better decision maker in business. So let's talk about how you do that on a daily basis. What are the daily habits or non-negotiables that you create the biggest long-term return in your life, personally and professional? What are you doing on a daily basis to maintain that health and be a top performing professional?
So I have a mindful morning practice. So I don't talk to anyone or do anything till 8:30, 9 in the morning. And so from 5 a.m. till then, I'm journaling, I'm reading, I'm at a class, I'm working out, and nobody can really reach me unless I reach out to somebody. So it's, I wish I could say it's only 5 days. It's actually a 6-day practice. So it goes into my weekend sometimes. And I'm really, there's a standard. My people that I work with, they know. And so I'm really protecting my energy, because if I don't have the energy and the vitality, I can't really help anyone else. So I really need to be very intentional about my day. So it's an eating thing, it's a drinking water thing, it's a meditating thing, it's a journaling thing. I started journaling about a year and a half ago, and
Nice.
I was never a journaler before. I mean, you could not get me to journal.
Yeah.
And in the last 18 months, I've journaled every day for 18 months.
And then, but what got you to just make that shift and then be so consistent at it?
Yeah. What happened?
Well, first of all, I found a great app. And with AI, you can leverage a lot of your thoughts through AI. And if you set it up where they know you, or, GPT or Chat GPT knows you, or Claude, whatever you're using, it speaks in your voice, and it's made it so easy. And I have a system with my journaling. Every day has a theme. So Monday is Mindful Monday. Tuesday is Thankful Tuesday. Wednesday is Wednesday Wisdom. Thursday is Thursday Thoughts. Friday is Financial Friday Freedom. So, I mean, I have a theme. So my themes help me write whatever I'm thinking on that.
Do you have a silly Saturday?
No, I have a weekend wins.
Weekend wins.
Yeah.
And then what's the name of this app that has helped you to stay so consistent?
It's a journaling app, and it looks like a journal. And I will give it to it's just called Journal. If you go to the App Store, type in Journal. It's super easy. It lets you add videos, pictures, which is another thing. I'm like, oh my God, I love that I can add pictures or an event or an experience I had.
Van Gogh experiences. Have you ever been to a Van Gogh experience where you go and look at his art and you know his thoughts? The only reason why they know what he was thinking from hundreds of years ago, 100-something years ago, was because of his letters to his brother. And I think journaling is important. We all do this. We successful people take notes, and we have tons of these books. You probably got them too all over your place. And I'm glad that when my kids pick that up, they'll be like, oh, I know what Dad's grocery. No, it's not a grocery list. It's like they're going to know what my thoughts were that day, which is cool. All right. That's good to know, because I feel like we're on the School of Hard Knocks. You ever follow School of Hard Knocks on any of the social media? He's the young guy that interviews billionaires.
Yes.
He just He has a
podcast. Yes.
Yeah. And he just walks up to him. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, that guy. And he interviews them and asks them. Yes.
In the street.
Yeah.
Excuse me. How young were you when you made your first million? And it's you know what? And him doing that is like prospecting in this business. Most people are like, get the F away from me. Get away. I don't know who you are. But then the ones that open up, here's what I found out. Majority of successul people, Colette, do you believe this, are willing to share how they got there with anybody?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And if you're not, I don't care if you're a billionaire, you're not successful in my mindset. So thank you, Colette, for being both willing to share, having achieved these levels, and being willing to share to the people that are coming up behind you how to do that.
In today's real estate environment, what separates agents and business owners who will thrive over the next decade from those who will struggle?
So the ones who will thrive will be culture builders and relationship keepers, not just deal closers. It's going from transactional and connecting and being relational. So, the one who's going to be servicing clients is going to be the trusted advisor, and they're going to be valued in their community, not just for selling real estate, but contributing, donating, volunteering, helping. And it's going to be someone who has to have a growth mindset, because AI is moving at the speed of light, this industry between mergers and acquisitions. But at the end of the day, someone's got to sell a house.
Yes.
And I just wrote an article for RIS Media, and I was saying that someone's got to sell a house, and we just have to get in front of them, because someone will buy and sell in a market for their reasons and in their season. So you have to understand what that is. And that starts with questions.
Here's my prediction. Everybody, I don't know what his name was, the CEO of NVIDIA or whatever. It's like, that company that makes the chips for AI. Anyway, it was on how
I built this.
How I Built This is a podcast, and they interview people. He almost went under like 17 times. And he said the mindset that we have here in the US towards AI is all about freaking out and that it's going to replace me.
Like a scarcity mindset.
Scarcity mindset. Everywhere else in the world, because he travels everywhere, people are embracing it. Radiologists, he said, somebody said something like, oh, they're gone now with AI. No, you know what happened? Radiologists are using AI. They're making better interpretations of that. They're able to help more patients.
So they can do it quickly.
The hospital can take in more patients and handle more volume and be more profitable. Now, because some knucklehead said that, the kids aren't going to medical school. They have a shortage of radiologists. So because of AI, they're making more money, not being replaced.
So embrace the technology.
Well, here's my prediction. AI is going to make this
more important.
The human connection, like you said,
yes,
more valuable.
And that's the thing, everybody, is that, look, we are in a business that's face to face, belly to belly, right? AI is going to help us go through and leverage our businesses. But the agents who are going to lead this next decade will lead with service, substance, and relationships. And especially when we're talking about Hawaii real estate, it's a cultural thing. Like,
yes.
You know, people want to know you're from there. You know what you're doing. You have connections. You can help them. I mean, that may be kind of unusual in the rest of the mainland, but that's who's going to lead this industry this next decade. AI will help us. It won't replace us.
Yeah, there was, we were dealing with a buyer and they're like, we need to get that appraisal done. And they're like, oh, looks like they scheduled it for Friday. And then Adrienne goes, I think, and it's selected by a third person, but it was a guy named Sean T. And I go, that's my classmate.
So we
While
called
I'm on
him.
the phone, relationships with the client, I texted him, Sean, can you bump us to like Monday or Tuesday? Shoots, I'll do it.
That's right. That's how it is.
That was my classmate.
Especially in Hawaii, it's connections, right?
Absolutely. We're all connected. We're all related.
Yep.
Okay. Well, speaking of connecting. And relationships.
Next question.
What season of life are you currently in right now? Building, protecting, simplifying, evolving, healing, or reinventing?
Honestly, and you all know this, I'm in a season of healing and evolving.
Mm-hmm.
And what's really important to me right now is experiencing peace.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going through a really significant personal change in my life. And what I've learned is when you're doing the inner work, and that's how the inner circle came out, is when you do the inner work, you stop running and you start listening to yourself, to the universe, to God. And life calls you towards something truer. And I know that everything happens for a reason. I know we say that, but I truly believe that in my life right now, there was a reason for it. And in my professional world, I mean, I wasn't done, but a year ago, I kind of rewired. Everyone laughs because I don't call it retired. I took some time off.
Yeah.
And then when this personal experience happened to me, I was like, okay, I'm going to have way too much time on my hands. What am I meant to do? And not 4 days later, as I said that to the universe, I got this opportunity to be the divisional leader of the West, which is not a small job by any means.
No.
Explain what that is to the listeners.
In the Keller Williams world, what is that?
So I'm a divisional leader of the whole West Coast.
Do you have a military uniform? I would think you would have like stars
I don't
on your
have
shoulders.
Any uniforms. No,
One-star general of the KW Army.
So there's 3 of us, and I run the West, which is Northwest, which is Oregon, Washington, Seattle, Southwest, Nevada, Arizona, Utah, Alaska, all of Northern and Southern California, all of it. And Hawaii, of course, is part of my territory. So, I mean, it's like my life has come full circle. So my priorities right now have shifted to really taking care of myself. I've taken care of a lot of people in my life, in my businesses. And as a woman running multiple businesses, you know, and I've created the model, and I hope I've created the example to other young ladies and women. And it was very important to me to set that example. And even men, and it's not just women. I mean, people that when I came to Hawaii, I don't think they would have had the opportunities that have the opportunities now. That's what I mean when I say I want to impact, inspire, and invest in people and businesses. And so that's where I'm at right now. I'm not into the hustle. I'm into the whole person. I'm into living a life with my inner circle, and it's the people I can touch their lives and they can touch mine. And it's in all my roles, in my jobs, and personally. And that's where I am right now. My priority is longevity, health, relationships, connections, and continuing the healing and the evolving process this season.
We had just gotten back from Florida. We went to 3 back-to-back masterminds. It was a mastermind Palooza. And the one thing that I heard from every single one of those masterminds is what you're doing. Fill your cup. You can't fill other people's cup if yours is empty.
That's right.
Fill your cup. You got to fill your cup first. So I'm glad that.
And you're living in your authenticity.
Yes.
Yes. You can tell. I mean, we're looking at you. You're glowing.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel good. I feel really good.
I think our experience of you, Colette, over the years, and we've known you for a long time, business and personal wise, is that your people feel the good energy from you. And it's important because there's the words and the phrases that we're using, but they got to feel that energy. And people will know either consciously or subconsciously, is this a person I want to get to know more of and be around? And Colette's that person in our lives.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
All right. So we've got one last question, and then we have to wrap up our time with you today.
Okay.
If you could give one piece of advice to ambitious people who want success without sacrificing their health, relationships, or peace, what would it be?
Yeah.
Stop treating your life like a sacrifice zone for your ambition.
Yeah.
And what that means is find your community, people who are serious about growth and serious about living well, and support you and inspire you and don't judge you. Get around people that can help you level up, and, be a part of the Inner Circle newsletter. It is to inspire, to help men, women, anyone. I have my daughter's a subscriber. I've sent it to her.
Nice.
And, I want people to get wisdom, knowledge from my experience. I've been on this earth a while. I'm still learning and growing. And so,
yes,
I'm excited.
I'm going to encourage people, to subscribe to that, because, get in successful people's back pocket, and you can get in Colette's back pocket. She's a good looking lady, so that's a good place to be, in her back pocket. And just the information she shares. So we will have it up on our website, Inner Circle Monthly.
I would also say too, anytime that Colette is teaching a class here in Hawaii, go to the class, regardless of if you're in real estate or not. Any business person is going to get value from the concepts that she's teaching. I mean, with real estate, it's relatable in many businesses, and the things that she teaches will help you regardless of the industry that you're in. So
that's awesome.
Thank you so much. When is your next class?
When's your next class?
When's your next class?
Coming
Colette?
in town in June, so it's like June 23rd or something that week. So I'll be on Oahu teaching, and then I'll be in Maui teaching.
Do you put in the Inner Circle when you're teaching?
What do you mean?
Or no?
Do I add
in the newsletter?
In the newsletter, do you put
where can we find Colette in person?
No, I don't even think I do. So that's a really good point.
That's okay.
And June is coming out. So June is coming out next.
Yeah.
So if they want to get the real deal in person,
yes,
they can find it there.
Good thought. Good thought. Thank you so much for having me.
If I wanted to stay connected with Colette in her Inner Circle, I want to get around her in person and feel that energy and listen to all of that wisdom. We have been in plenty classes with Colette. She brings it. She brings it. If you didn't get anything from your time with Colette, you weren't paying attention and not taking notes. You were on your phone, and shame on you. Get off the phone and pay attention and be present when Colette is teaching. That is my advice.
Thank you, Colette, for being our
guest. Thank you, aloha. Take care. Bye.
We'll see you in June.
See you in June.
All right, we're going to talk about open houses, and then we're going to wrap up the show.
Yes.
All right, so Saturday, we've got 2 open houses. One is from 1 until 4. It's over in Waianae at Makaha Valley Plantation.
That's a Saturday.
Saturday, 1 to 4, 2-bedroom, 1-bath, vaulted ceiling condo, open layout, luxury kitchen, furnished interior, and gated community.
All right. And yeah, so 315,000 on that one. Again, open house Saturday, May 30th, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Makaha Valley Plantation. Next one up. This one's also on Saturday from 2 to 5 p.m. This one's in Mililani.
At Evergreen Terrace.
This is 95270 Waikalani Drive, Unit C like Charlie 304. Just look for the Team Lally sign.
620,000, 3 bedrooms, 2-bath, just under 1,300 square feet.
Corner end unit, Evergreen Terrace condo with vaulted ceilings.
Updated kitchen appliances, private balcony, 2 parking stalls. Oh, and a VA assumable loan at 3.25%.
Now, this is going to be subject to approval, but here's the deal. I don't want you knocking yourself out. Even if you're a civilian, not military, you are eligible for a VA assumable loan.
Mm-hmm.
So don't just think it's for the military at 3.25%. There will be a interest savings calculation sheet on there. We just did one for another property. And if you assume the loan with no gap on our Makakilo listing,
yep,
versus starting a brand new loan at the purchase price
and a higher interest rate.
At the current interest rate, the savings was $231,000 in the cost of the loan by assuming it versus starting a new one.
So we actually have 2 VA assumables that have, one has no gap and then the other one has a super low gap.
Super low gap.
Yep.
And the gap is the difference between the purchase price, the loan from the assumable, and then what you got to come up with either through secondary lending or cash out of your pocket. The next open houses are Sunday, May 31st, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Mauele Street.
This is the one that's in Royal Cunha that has a very low gap.
This is going to be a grand opening, which means we've never had it open. No one's ever seen the inside of it. It's going to be like a well-kept secret until you walk in that door. That's how we do our grand open houses. 941037 Mauele Street in Waipahu.
4 bedrooms, 3-bath, a little bit over 2,000 square feet, Royal Cunha rim lot, fully owned, 16-panel PV system.
Spacious backyard and convenient access to shopping parks and major commuting routes.
This one is a very low VA assumable.
And this one again is in Waipahu, Royal Cunha. People think Waipahu, but if you say Royal Cunha, like, that's not in Waipahu. It is in Waipahu.
Next one's in Kapolei on Lanakoi Street, 975,000. 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 1,700 corner lot. Villages of Kapolei with vaulted ceiling, split AC,
bench yard, 2-car garage, VA assumable loan at 3.65%. The next one is going to be 533 Manawai Street, Unit 311 in Kapolei, 675,000.
2 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,200 square feet, modern Nanala at Mehana residence with central AC, updated appliances, private yard space, and access to resort-style community amenities.
All right, we're wrapping up the show.
Well, thanks for listening, and thank you to our sponsors.
We want to thank Bradley of Allstate Insurance,
Kenji of Pillar to Post Home Inspections,
John with Kilauea Pest Control,
Duke of Hawaii Pacific Property Management,
Robinson with Fine Line Paintworks,
Amphi of Estate Planning Group,
Jason Wu, Attorney at Law,
Janice of Dream House Dropping,
Fabio, Hawaii Water Damage Restoration,
Kyle of Impact Wealth,
Brian with Cleanscape,
Benji of Hawaii Referral Agent,
Danny with DHA Financial Mortgage,
Joseph of Keymasters Locksmith,
and Christopher with Falcon Services. If you want to get a hold of any of our experts we trust, just go to teamlally.com.
We also want to give a big thank you to Hans, our producer.
Chee-hoo.
Make sure to tune in next week. We'll have an awesome guest talking about something that'll change your life
forever. This is the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the guaranteed
sold program. If we can't sell your home at the agreed upon price and our time frame, we'll have it bought for cash. Thanks and aloha.